US, Washington state has become the first in the country to legalise the recreational use of marijuana. A similar law will come into effect in Colorado within weeks, but there are a few catches. It will still be a crime to sell, cultivate or even share marijuana, and universities and workplaces can still ban it. With more, here's Kim Landers.
Supporters in Seattle have wasted little time celebrating the new state law, which allows people over 21 to possess up to 28 grams of marijuana or 450 grams of cannabis-infused cookies or brownies.
If you look at everybody around here, I have never seen so many happy people in Seattle in one vicinity as such wide as this.
Why should we have to hide it? Why should we all be criminals over something that grows out of the ground, huh?
Despite the pot party, smoking in public places is not allowed, and there's a legal haze too, as Sergeant Sean Whitcomb from the Seattle Police Department explains.
You can buy it, you can possess it, but if you're selling it or giving it away, that's still a felony.
The US Justice Department is also warning that the possession, growing or use of the drug remains illegal under federal law. Workplaces can also still do drug testing, and Norm Arkins, who's the spokesman for the University of Washington, says marijuana will still be banned on campus.
Even though in Washington state, several blocks away from the University of Washington, it may be legal, on our campus and in our facilities, it will remain illegal to do so.
Alan St. Pierre is the executive director of NORML, the National Organisation for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. He believes Washington state won't be a test case for long.
Anywhere where the salt water touches the United States, we're going to probably see legalization very soon. Where there'll be a lot of work for probably a decade or more will be in the middle of the country. And that is exactly what happened with alcohol prohibition.
In Colorado, small-scale possession of marijuana will be legal within a month.
This is really the beginning of a snowball. I would not be surprised if in 8 or 12 years that marijuana is legal federally for social use.
Kayvon Kalabari is the co-owner of Denver Relief, a medical marijuana dispensary in Colorado. He says the state is still trying to set up a system of licensing for the production, distribution and sale of marijuana.
October 1st of 2013 is going to be the first day that applications are accepted for these new retail stores. Assuming everything's on schedule, we're not looking at the first social sale of cannabis in Colorado until mid-2014.
Meanwhile, now that marijuana is legal in Washington, the state is going to start collecting taxes on it. It hopes to reap about $500 million a year. This is Kim Landers in Washington for AM.